Hey Cougars, I'm your superb host, Brian Yee, and welcome to In the Game, where we recap all the sporting events, news, and conference action with the University of Houston and the American Athletic Conference. It was the final home game for the football team on Friday. We go to one of our field hosts, Stephen Holmes, who had the opportunity to chat with some Cougar fans before the game.
Thanks, Brian. We're here at TDECU Stadium. The last game of the season is about to begin, so we're going to interact with some of the fans and see how they felt about the season. What was one of your favorite moments of the football season?
Definitely probably beating USF at USF. That was a pretty big game. I didn't think we'd win, and they just pulled it out and became well eligible after that game.
What was one of your favorite moments of the football season?
It was a play early in the season when King took the ball on a jet sweep and then pulled up and passed the ball back to Postma for a touchdown. It was a surprise to the other team. The other team was kind of caught looking on that one. That was a fantastic fooling play.
We're with the father of here, team captain Dylan Burton. How do you think this season went this season?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was hoping it went better. I think the guys play hard. We've had some bad breaks, but all in all, to have a winning record in Applewhite's first season, I think is a good thing.
We have a family of cool fans here. What do you guys expect for next season?
Hoping for big things. I know this was the first year for Major Applewhite, and but hopefully it comes together and it really starts clicking come next year.
What do you guys expect for next season?
Well, I hope we have now that we have continuity with the coaching staff, we have a good recruiting class coming in, and I'd like to see us, win the conference next year.
What do you expect for next season?
Well, next season, I expect them to do a little bit better than they did this season. I'm expecting a big bowl game next season. I'm expecting like an 8-2 season. Hey.
As you can tell, a lot of the fans are excited about this season, and they're expecting great things for next season. And as always, go Cougs, and back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Stephen. Before the game, defensive tackle Ed Oliver was named one of the finalists for the Bronco Nagurski Trophy, which is presented to the nation's top defensive player by the Charlotte Touchdown Club and the Football Writers Association of America. In the game, the Cougars faced off against Navy. They began the first quarter with a 9-yard touchdown by quarterback De'Ara King. Things started looking shaky as Navy answered back with 2 touchdowns in the second quarter to make it 14-7 by the half. The home team adjusted after the half to score 2 more touchdowns along with a field goal. In a race to the finish, Stephen Dunbar caught a highlight 61-yard pass. On the defensive side, Ed Oliver had 2 sacks with 14.5 tackles, and Alexander Myers had 1 interception on the day. The Cougars went on to defeat Navy 24-14. With this victory, the Cougars close out their regular season 7-4 overall with a 4-3 record in conference play. Remember, the Cougars are bowl eligible, so the season is not quite over yet. The bowl game will be announced in early December, so look forward to that, and the Cougars are returning one more time this year. On the basketball front, the men's team returned home to face off against UIW. In the first half, the Cougars led 44-30, and they pulled away as they closed out the game. They defeated UIW with a score of 97-58. The impressive victory included double-double performances by Fabian White Jr. and Devin Davis. Rob Gray and Wes Van Beck dominated with 16 points each on the day. Corey Davis Jr. had 14 points and Amoni Brooks had 10 points to mark a total of 6 players with double-digit scoring. With the victory, the Cougars improved to 4-1 on the season, while UIW is now 3-2. They will continue their homestand on Wednesday, November 29th against New Orleans. Also, there's a scheduling change as the Fairfield game is now at 11 a.m. as a part of Education Day with students from HISD schools attending. The volleyball team faced off against the Tulane Green Wave in a home-and-home series to close out their regular season. On Wednesday, Senior Day, the Cougars took care of the Green Wave 3-1. The following Friday, the Cougars took a close game of 3-2. With the victories, the volleyball team closed out their season with an 11-16 overall record and 7-12 in conference play. Fantastic work! Thank you to all the seniors for a great season. In this episode, we covered a lot of sports, but to stay up to date with the latest scores, recaps, and highlights for the University of Houston athletics, please check out uhcougars.com. For more weekly episodes of In the Game, please like Kook TV on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please leave a comment below on your favorite moments from all of our wonderful senior athletes. Thank you so much for watching In the Game. Once again, I'm your outstanding host, Brian Yee, and go Cougs!